What is up, cardboard loving humans? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. We've got more information revealed today. In fact, we have, the God decks almost entirely revealed. Not entirely revealed, which is weird. There's a couple, I think, reprints missing, but that's fine, I guess. We're going to get them in a couple weeks. I want to say these come out in like a week and a half from now. So we're really close. So yeah, obviously that was some of the stuff we were waiting on. We also have a new ice barrier card. Yeah, ice barriers, huh? I've always been nailing them lately. Anyway, let's start out with the Obelisk thing. The first thing I want to mention though is these are card slots 1 through 35, and their descriptions specifically list that they're a pre-constructed deck of 40 cards. So yeah, there's still like 5 cards missing here, and I think the Slifer one only has 38 cards revealed, so still 2 missing there. So I guess there could be something spicy to come out of the end there. But going down the list here, you have obviously the new cards, Obelisk, obviously the reprint. Then you have Soul Crossing, Fist of Fate, Divine Evolution, Level Resist Wall, and Angel 01. Those are the 5 new cards for the structure deck, which is fine. They're just like tribute summon turbo cards generally, or like some kind of protection card for Obelisk little engine stuff there, which is fine. Then you get into the reprints: Nimble Momonga, Bazoo, Cyber Dragon, Hardened Arm Dragon, Super Nimble Mega Hamster, Evilswarm Mandragora, Photon Saber Tiger, Evilswarm Salamandra, Ra's Disciple, Unmasked Dragon, Mare, Nimble Beaver, Condemned Witch, Gizmek that's interesting. Hold on, we'll come back to that. Gizmek Uka, the Festive Fox of Fecundity. This card's actually interesting. This card's actually really interesting that it ended up in here. Uka was a secret rare, and that was its only printing prior to this, which is really cool. So that's really spicy. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Hold on, let me check on this too. Condemned Witch, because I like just saw this stuff. Let's see. Oh, Condemned Witch is the cool one. So Condemned Witch is this normal summon card, where on normal summon it adds a forbidden quick play spell, and then on your opponent's turn it can tribute itself as a quick effect to summon any level 4 fairy straight out of the deck. This card's actually pretty good. I think it only had one secret rare printing up to this point, so that's actually a pretty nice card to end up in here. For sure. And then which one was Gizmek Makami? Hold on. Oh, okay, Makami is the wolf. I think he was a super rare, so not the craziest thing here. It's not really an expensive card or anything, but I guess that's better than some. And then for probably like the main good reprint in here is Harpy's Feather Duster. Even though this card has like 20 printings, all of them are like above $5. Like the cheapest one is $5. So still, maybe getting a common one could be, what the card needed to really help those budget players just get their copies for as cheap as possible. So that's fine. Then you have Brain Control, makes sense. Monster Reborn, Different Dimension Capsule, Pot of Avarice, a million common reprints on that. Double Summon, Forbidden Chalice, Lance, Dress, Supply Squad, Stormforth, Call the Haunted, Cloning, and Drowning Mirror Force. So nothing too crazy. I'd say out of the reprints, the things that stand out to me the most are just the Uka and the Harpy's Feather Duster and the Condemned Witch. Those are actually 3 pretty decent ones, but everything else is kind of just basic, structure deck poo. All right, moving to Slifer. I don't think it's too crazy different, but we'll go over it. It's Slifer, and then it's his cards: Soul Crossing, Thunder Force Attack, Ultimate Divine Beast, Millennium Seeker, and Tellus Little Angel. Great. Then you move with all of his reprints: Breaker, Barbaros, Nine-Tailed Fox, Sky Blaster, Card Guard, Caliga Clawcrow, Electromagnetic Turtle, Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior, Scapegoat, Arima the Wicked Warden, Doomshade, Clock Wyvern, Vashuda, Reactor Slime, Swords of Revealing Light, and Harpy's Feather Duster in here as well. I actually like that. So I think if one of these had Harpy's Feather Duster and the other one didn't have something of equivalent value, then like that one would just like never sell. But yeah, then you have Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Econ, Pot of Avarice, March of the Monarch, Supply Squad, Card Advance, The True Name, One-Time Passcode, Lair of Darkness, Draw of Fate, Mirror Force, Reckless Greed, Metal Reflect Slime, the Golden Apples, and Back to the Front. Keep in mind, there's still 2 cards missing here, 5 cards missing from the other one. I will say this one is decidedly worse. Like, I don't know about comparing the Slifer cards to the Obelisk cards, like the new cards specifically. But as far as reprints go, this set, or this box, just has Duster. At least the other one has Condemned Witch and the Gizmek Uka as also cool, nifty cards that you can pull. Everything else here is like already commons and spades, pretty much. Weird that there's Lair of Darkness reprints in here, because you have Lair, Duke Shade, and Arima being reprinted in here, which is funny. Didn't want to put Lilith in here, even though that's the only one that like actually somewhat needs a reprint. But yeah, this one's decidedly worse in terms of value, I'm assuming, just because Harpy's Feather Duster is the only card, apart from the new cards, that's like actually decent value. So kind of tough there, but again, we're still missing a couple cards. We'll see what those are when they finally come. But yeah. And the last thing we'll talk about today is the new Ice Barrier card. We still have, I don't know, like 10, 15 cards to get revealed for Animation Chronicle. I'm really, really stoked. Let's take a look at this Ice Barrier card. This is Ice Barrier. Okay, that's literally the name of the card. It's just Ice Barrier. Cool. This card is a normal trap card. You can only activate the second effect of this card's name once per turn. When an attack, oh boy, is declared involving an opponent's monster, change that opponent's monster's attack to 0. Its battle position cannot be changed. Also, its effects are negated. Woo! Second effect, you can banish this card from grave. You cannot special summon monsters until the end of your next turn, except for waters, so just locked into waters. Also, send 1 level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the grave. Then you can add 1 water monster from your grave to your hand. Okay, that's actually pretty good. This second effect is actually really nice. Unfortunately, they put it as this second additional effect to such a poo garbage first effect. I mean, like, the first effect is not the worst thing of all time. It's just battle phase reliant. If this card literally just said, as a quick effect, like target any monster, its attack becomes 0, position can't be changed, and its effects are negated, then I'm all about it. Like, and this card just goes to grave after you've essentially just like impermed them with a little bit of bonus. And then after that, you just get to banish this card, assuming you're playing an all water deck like Ice Barriers. Maybe you tech this in as a cool card for something like Mermails, whatever, you know what I mean? And then you get to send and add as follow-up. That's actually a really nice follow-up. This just adds any water monster from grave to hand after Foolish Burialing something. This second effect is really nice. I'm wondering if there's even a place for this card just as like discard fodder, right? Or Foolish Burial Goods, adding consistent, maybe not consistent because it's adding back from grave, but it gives you a send, so maybe that send could be good in certain decks. The problem is it only works in decks with pure water. You can't summon anything but water. Very interesting. Okay, first effect is god-awful. Not god-awful, but just too battle phase reliant, so the first effect's just not that great. The second effect, though, really, really wets my whistle. Interesting. All right, cool. I'm with it. Yeah, so let me know down below, guys, your thoughts on these sets. I honestly think these are a little bit of a letdown, the Egyptian god things. Like I said, there's only like 3 cards of like legit value outside of the new cards for Obelisk, and only 1 really for Slifer. To me, I mean, I'm no market watch guru, but it just means like you're not getting great value for what you're paying for. Honestly, so let me know in the description down below, in the comments down below, your thoughts on the new structure deck stuff. Also, let me know if there's any other weird applications for the Ice Barrier, like what decks you think it actually has legitimate use in. And yeah, I'd be curious to hear what you guys think on that. So that's going to do it from here today. Obviously, we should be getting more Animation Chronicle. We should be finishing up all the Animation Chronicle reveals in the next week because it comes out in the OCG straight up in the next week. We also have King's Court stuff. I know it just got pushed back another week, but we're still like a month away. So they only pushed it back a week. So we should be getting King's Court revealed sooner rather than later. And there's other stuff too. We have Burst of Destiny reveals that are going to slowly come here, and so on and so forth. The what are they called? Agent structure deck in the OCG should be getting the new cards revealed in a little bit. So we're in a good spot. All right. So stay tuned. Subscribe for more. I will bring you that when it drops. And of course, I have a ton of deck profiles coming as soon as I get my Lightning Overdrive stuff in the mail. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.